And Coulter is a syndicated columnist and author of If Democrats Had Any Brains, They'd Be Republicans. And brass ones, don't you think?
Thank you. That's my favorite clip in the whole history of video.
Oh, my gosh. When he said, he lied to me 5 times, I went, that's no big deal. You've never had a problem lying to my face 5 times.
It's so much fun seeing the media turn on the Clintons.
But they don't understand it. They don't see
Right.
it. They really don't get it.
This always happens. I don't think it's ever happened in real time before. What usually happens is, because these Democrats get carried along, buffeted by the media believes everything they say, it takes until they're running for president to suddenly find out, oh, John Kerry didn't deserve his Purple Heart.
Yeah.
He wasn't in Cambodia on orders of Richard Nixon, Christmas 1968. Or they wait until the candidate loses or is out of office to finally admit that he was a lunkhead like Carter.
I mean, I think I could cut to the chase here. What you're saying is the media is treating the Clintons like they're Republicans. Yeah. I mean, and I've never seen it before.
Yes.
And I think they're shocked by it. Yes. I mean, it's like they've been transported onto another planet. Yes. And they're like, what is this? People are holding us accountable. Right. And they don't know how to do it.
Right. I've always wondered, how would a Democrat hold up being treated like a Republican? Forget a Republican candidate for president. How about just a conservative commentator?
Yeah.
Try to take that for a day.
Let me go to Bill Richardson, because I think Bill Richardson seems to be a decent guy. He seems to be like, I never promised anything. And the approach that the Clintons seem to be taking is, you owe this to us.
Right.
It's almost like you're in bed with a mob.
Right.
You know,
it always has been. Yes,
yeah.
It always has been with the Clintons, and everyone around them, and their entire party collapses, but everything is for advancing themselves. I mean, look at what they did to the Democratic Party. Because of Bill Clinton, Democrats lost control of Congress for the first time in half a century.
I am so torn when you say this, because I don't want you to say this, because I'm hoping that Hillary is the candidate.
I know.
You know, I know you're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to talk a little bit about Barack Obama, but I mean, I never thought I would root for Hillary Clinton, and here I am. And we've talked about this before. You actually say, are you still saying that you'll campaign for her?
It looks. I hate making predictions, but you just can't help it in this sort of atmosphere. It looks like Hillary's finished. I mean, this year feels like 1992 to me. And Obama is their Clinton this year. He's the narrative. They are just their gaga for him.
Do you think that they're doing the party I'm really torn on this, a disservice by not really going after Barack? Because anybody else that was in this situation would go after, if Barack Obama wasn't black and so full of hope. I mean, he looks like JFK. You know what I mean? He looks like, wow, look at it. He's got all this, great karma going for him and everything else. If it wasn't for that, I think they would have taken him out of the kneecaps.
Well, he's the Democrat they love. He's the Bill Clinton of 1992.
Right.
And by the way, that's one...
Wait. What I'm saying is the Clintons...
Oh, the Clintons.
The Clintons, anybody else, they would have taken out of the kneecaps.
Oh, I think they've been going pretty hard. It's just that nothing will touch him the same way nothing would touch Bill Clinton in 1992. I mean, remember, it was successive scandals. It was Jennifer Flowers. It was the pot smoking, but he didn't inhale. It was the draft dodging, the craven draft dodging, Hillary's ankles, one scandal after another. And it just all bounced right off him. And look at what's happening with Obama and Reverend Wright.
So whose fault? I know, that amazes me. So whose fault is it? Is it the media or is it the American people?
I mean, certainly the media, because you are not getting the Obama coverage that now, or the Republican treatment that now Hillary's getting, which, by the way, is one of the reasons Hillary actually does make a better candidate. She's being attacked by the loony left. She's being attacked by all the people who used to lie for her, by the media. And I think you can't go through that process without kind of moving to the right a little.
That's why I thought that Barack Obama is being done a great disservice by the media because he doesn't have to center himself, and he doesn't have to. He'll answer once, but he's not being hammered over and over and over again.
Right.
When you become president of the United States, or you run against the 527s that are going to be unleashed against you, you got to know, and the Democrats have to know, Can this guy withstand real heat?
Right.
Or is he flashing the pan?
No, that's exactly right. And it always happens that suddenly there's these huge surprises once the Democrats have picked their nominee for president. Gore lying about his service in Vietnam, where you told Vanity Fair, I took my turn around the perimeter. We saw something move and we shot and asked questions later. And then, you know, it turns out he went to Vietnam with a bodyguard. That doesn't come out until they've already chosen their nominee because the media sucks up to the Democrat, and then finally, like you say, the 527s, reporters like you, hosts like you. Okay, but you get the news out there. Hosts. Megaphones like you. Then the information comes out. It never happens that way to a Republican because you can't run for dog catcher in America as a Republican without having, you know, your divorce files looked through.
Do you think that I can't help but get past the feeling that Bill and Hillary have got to feel a little like Louis and Marie Antoinette. You know what I mean? Or the Tsar Nicholas. You know, where they're like, wait a minute, we had all these friends, and now all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They must be. Do you think they've really truly bought into their lie, or do you think that they have known the whole time that their friends aren't really friends? They'll turn on us at any time.
No, I think they buy into the lie. I think everyone does. You know, I've always wondered how it is someone can't see, someone, you know, powerful and important. That person is a total sycophant. This person doesn't really like you. But of course you don't. When people are being nice to you, you think, well, I am a terrific person.
What happens to his legacy if she goes down in flames?
I think his legacy is already in flames, which, by the way, is something else that only happens to Democrat presidents. All Democrat presidents, their reputations plummet in history. All Republican presidents go up in history much later. Calvin Coolidge, Ronald Reagan. I mean, when he left office...
Come on. Jimmy Carter is like
Jimmy
god,
Carter, the
though.
reverse.
No, yeah, I mean, he's a god.
Oh, maybe to 5 people.
Oh, those 5 people just keep going. They're on TV all the time.
The Democrats wouldn't even let Carter go to the Democratic National Conventions for years. He was such a laugh.
But they just set him next to Michael Moore in 2004.
I'm not sure that's the good seat.
Yeah, okay. All right, where am I wrong? The only thing I know for sure about the Clintons is that you never count these people out. Swing for the fences. Agree or disagree? Go to CNN.com/Glenn right now and cast your vote.